Crime victims who can't be identified are often referred to by police as John or Jane Doe. Their families, backgrounds, and life, all a mystery that needs to be solved.
One of those mysteries involved a Jane Doe who back in 2004 was the victim of a hit and run in Phoenix. Forensic artist Stephen Missel created a sketch of the woman, and detectives worked for years to put a name with the face. In September of 2023, this Jane Doe was finally identified as 41-year-old Amelia Munoz Loria.
Reporter Briana Whitney shows us how Missel used the tip of his pencil to help put a face to her unidentified remains.
Patient and precise. It's the art of bringing someone to life after death.
But I know that the lower lid will just about touch or slightly overlap the.
Steve Missel, a renowned forensic reconstruction artist, has worked on hundreds of Jane and John Doe cases, sketching what the victim may look like. He says he turns on classical music and talks to them as if they're alive, showing them respect. His work is done from cadavers, or often just skeletal remains.
It's not like on television shows where everything's pristine and perfect, and you get skulls that have odors and tissue and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Missel works not only for Maricopa County's medical examiner's office, but also works on cases all over Arizona, the United States, and now the world.
Reflection, pupil.
He begins by using these markers to indicate tissue depth in a skull, then grabs his graphite and begins, knowing now from experience how certain features often look.
How did you figure out the lips when there's none there?
The line dividing the upper and lower lips typically will run across these teeth.
Missel says the skull has more information in it than people realize.
You know, like with the lid here, she had very deep, wide sockets, and I assumed that we would be seeing a pretty strong upper lid.
While he began forensic sketch work at age 60, he's now become one of the best, quickly creating the face of someone still waiting for their name.
Now, by and large, I can do it in a day.
He says he chose his light source in his art to come from the upper right and focuses on shading and contrast because the human eye is drawn to light and dark, with hope that leads to recognizing someone sooner. Now, he says 1 in 5 of his sketches are getting solved, even more so now with genetic genealogy at play.
She was found in a suitcase by the side of the road. It languished for 3 or 4 years, didn't hear anything, and all of a sudden, they found her, and I said, well, not bad.
Most never get a chance to know the mystery artist behind the sketches on the news. And while Missel isn't one to seek out the spotlight, he is full of pride sharing his work that's helped solve mysteries for countless families.
Just deeply satisfying. I'm really glad that they know, even if it's hard to know.
Missel still mostly works on cases in Arizona, but he's sought out by many agencies all over, including cases from Norway and India, and every single sketch he does is by hand, never on a computer. In Phoenix, I'm Briana Whitney.